So first off, we're going to do announcements. I think the biggest announcement we have is we have DevOps Days Kansas City starting. It's actually, tickets are on sale now. We're going to reveal the schedule, hopefully like today or tomorrow. So that's awesome. And the tickets are on sale now, so please buy them up and come out. It's completely affordable, and it's a 2-day conference, and it'll have both open spaces like we're going to do tonight, and it will have a whole bunch of speakers coming in from out of town and a bunch of local speakers. So it's going to be super awesome. Does anybody else have other announcements that they want to make? As always, follow us on Google+, and Twitter, and things like that. Does anybody have anything? Think about it. Raise your hand if you do. I'm going to have Dan explain how we're going to do open spaces here in a minute.
Okay, so I wrote a document, put it out on the Slack, DevOps KC Slack, about how we would do this, so I wouldn't have to remember it, but now I don't have it. So we're going to, so if you wrote something up there, a topic that you'd like to discuss tonight, if you could put your name next to it, so the people who have the ideas, put your name next to it, and then we'll have a leader, someone to start the conversation. The reason why we would do that is because that's the person that is interested in it and brought it up and was interested enough that they wrote it on the board. But you don't have to, it's not going to be like a command and control thing where you control the conversation.
I thought that was for other people talking.
For other people talking about it? Yeah. And then you can just put a +1 if you want to talk about it as well. We'll probably have 3 or 4 topics, hopefully, to spread out to. And after the Ignites, we will go ahead and, if these are related, if we get more of them, they're related, then we'll probably combine some of those. And then everybody will go off, we'll pick spaces, the leaders will go into those spaces, and then you can join whatever you want. So if a group ends up with one person, then that's fine. That person will then be the note taker. So every group will have a note taker, and when we're all done, we'll come back here and we'll write up the main takeaways for each group. Yes?
How are open spaces different than birds of a feather?
Basically the same thing.
Different trademark.
Yeah. The TM. Any other questions?
I think there's one thing. I've never done birds of a feather. At the end, we kind of come together and share what we learned. You do that in birds of a feather? Or
I think you can. I thought the difference was in birds of a feather, you're more freely encouraged to move from one group to another if you don't like the conversation or you've had enough of it.
Yeah,
versus in open spaces, not so much. Like
no, open spaces is the same way. If you don't like the conversation, just leave. Okay. And make a sigh or a huff or something as you leave so that they understand. Yeah. I think we should try voting for, like, if you're giving a presentation, somebody mentioned this at Midwest I/O, that if you don't like the presentation, they get less time. So you have like real-time voting. If you really like it, then you get more time.
So like their little clicker that's out, countdown on time, it's like, oh, we just lost 5 minutes.
It sounds like Quibbits or something like that.
What was that?
Quibbits.
Quibbits.
The betting website where the price keeps changing based on time.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe we'll try that next one. If we have no ideas.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, I'm Caleb. I'm one of the co-organizers of the Python KC Meetup. I don't have any specific agenda, but I just want to mention that you've got multiple Meetup organizers here, and also Python KC is always looking for space, so whoever works at VML, hook us up. But really just, I come to both pretty regularly, and they don't conflict, whereas like the Golang Meetup does. I don't know. If you have questions about Python, come ask me.
No, that's a good point. So yeah, anyone that has that, you can see me. So I work here. James works here. Jeff works here. Aubrey works here. Jeremy sort of works here. Technically works somewhere else. Yes, up here, these gentlemen. We got a mix of developers and ops people and everything. So By all means, you know.
So one of the
We're
big
always
things-
looking for cool things to do here.
This is the first time I've been here. This space is awesome. VML is super awesome. Like there's like just open spaces for like everybody, and it looks really creative. So we want to definitely thank our sponsor VML for the pizza and for the space here, because this is super awesome. The other thing I heard about open spaces this morning, they did them in DevOps Day Chicago, and one of the things they said is like, definitely vote with your feet. Like if it sucks, leave the group and go find another group that maybe doesn't suck as much, because your time's valuable. But also know that like whoever's in the group that you're in is exactly the right people to be in that group to have that conversation, and whatever like gets discussed is exactly what was supposed to happen or whatever. So like like you don't like hold any, you just go and try to get as much out of it as you can. So.
Jeff, did you want to add anything from your DevOps Days Atlanta experience? Kind of like that? Did they do anything special or different? Or?
I don't think so.
You're going to get up there and talk one way or the other. So.
That's fine.
Don't be shy.
No,
Isn't your wife running for president or something? Anyway, like,
Anything else you want to plug?
yeah. I'm looking forward to it. This should be cool. You guys, I'm going to ignite ready to go to
You have another Ignite? Sweet.
yeah, so.
We'll run it right after. So we're going to do 3 on this deck, which was practice for us for DevOps Days. So they're like back to back, and we may see hilarity ensue. There's like 4 slides in between, and it's going to be awesome. Dan's going to start it off, and then we're going to go to Dave, and then me, and then we're going to switch computers, go to Caleb, and we'll switch computers, go to you.
Sure.
Awesome. So unless anybody has other announcements, I think we'll just get rock and roll.
Okay, there's a minute in between. And hopefully,